Rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector. Rewind selector, rewind selector, rewind selector.
Yes.
Action. Today we are looking at Ryan and Jocelyn's track car, race car in IP class, I think that they were riding. And the interesting part here is a fuel cell. So why does a 325 have a fuel cell? Well, a couple things. It's a little bit safer than having a plastic tank underneath of the car. We have a little bit more protection for the fuel cell inside of the car. And then the third thing is a stock fuel tank has two sides. So when you have in a race car, you want to make sure that you can use every last drop of fuel and there's no fuel slushing going from side to side in turns during the track event. So the good part is that it's confined, it's faster to fuel, it doesn't have a whole bunch of hoses and apparatuses connected to it other than a fill and a breather tube. The disadvantage of a fuel cell is that you have to replace the bladder that's inside of this tank that degrades over time. This car also has a fun fact that it has a main fuel pump, which is here. We're replacing both fuel pumps on it, and it has a secondary pump. So when the driver is going in a 12-hour race and all of a sudden if one of the fuel pumps would fail, we have a backup system for it. So two fuel pumps for that purpose. Other than that, it's just way cooler than having a plastic tank underneath of the car, because you're hauling fuel in your trunk at the racetrack. That's badass. Talk to you later. No, you on me.
Miért van szétszedve minden?
We're rewiring couple relays and a couple connectors. During the race, there was a short in one of the positive wires for the fuel pump relay, so that got a little charred up, and we want to make sure that everything is safe and sound. So DJ is rewiring a couple relays, wires, and switches so that we can keep our drivers safe out on the track.
Thank you. I see there is a. I see that there is a wire coming from the inside to this apparatus. What is this?
So mostly at nighttime, when we're doing nighttime racing, you want to make sure that you can identify your car from 50, 60, 70 other cars. And how we do that is everybody puts different lighting on the car. So for example, when this car is on at night with all the lights, this is glowing yellow. So it's got it on both sides, so you can see it from both sides of the track, so we can track our guys' process and progress on track. So it's pretty cool how we have a yellow car that's lighting up all yellow, and we have a red car that lights up all red. So that's what that's for.